Wrestling present Forbidden Door 0 Hour.
When we say AEW is where the best wrestle, we mean that. We have the best athletes from around the world that knew that they were destined to be elite. But a night like tonight, we doubled down on that. We are featuring absolute legends from New Japan Pro Wrestling, CMLL, Stardom, all here tonight at the UBS Arena in Long Island. Guys, welcome to the Forbidden Door 0 Hour. I am your host tonight, Renee Paquette. Joining me, as always, the lovely RJ City.
Let me say this, the UBS Arena has more bathrooms per person than any arena in New York, but they will all be empty tonight because there is not a piss break on this incredible card.
Also with us tonight on the panel, the legendary Double J, Jeff Jarrett.
Oh, the wrestling ants are in town. Well, the crazy uncle and two crazy uncles. My man, Rocky down there, we're ready to kick things off as 10,000 are filling up the UBS Arena.
They sure are. Yes, joining us for the first time tonight on the panel, he is the president of show and talent coordination for both AEW and New Japan, Rocky Romero.
Suka, I'm ready to go. It's going to be an incredible night. Forbidden Door 3. Let's go.
Let's do this. Listen, a ton is happening tonight here for Forbidden Door. Before we get into all of that, RJ, we got to tell the people how we're able to watch it.
If you are in the United States, you can watch this in demand through traditional cable and satellite providers. You can watch this on YouTube, Bleacher Report, DAZN, PPV.com, Triller.tv, and all Dave and Buster's, Renee.
It is in all of those places, and if you are watching this internationally, you guys can watch on Triller.tv, PPV.com, and on YouTube.com. As I said, there is a lot happening here tonight for Forbidden Door. Let's get into it. It's all happening here on 0 Hour. We've got House of Black taking on Tomohiro Ishii and Kyle O'Reilly versus Roderick Strong and Gabe Kidd and Private Party.
And then Stardom and AEW explode. We have two feuds, two companies. Willow Nightingale and Tam Nakano take on Chris Statlander and Momo Watanabe.
And the Owen Hart Foundation tournament is here for the women's quarterfinal. It's Saraya taking on Mariah May.
And then LIJ brings their chaos to AEW as they take on the Lucha Supergroup of Penta, Phoenix, and Mystico.
And live tonight on pay-per-view, Jon Moxley has been sitting at the very top of New Japan with their top prize with the IWGP World title. But tonight, Naito looks to bring that gold back to Japan.
And a rematch 14 years in the making, the American Dragon, the Rampage Dragon, the Owen Hart Foundation Men's Tournament Quarterfinal, Bryan Danielson against Shingo.
And the battle for the AEW Women's Championship is finally coming to a head. Will Mariah May be congratulating Toni Storm or Mina Shirakawa as the champion?
One woman will leave tonight with two titles from two different companies. TBS versus New Japan Strong, Mercedes Moné against Stephanie Vaquer.
And tonight we crown a new TNT champion in a ladder match, no less. 6 men, 1 winner. It could be any one of those 6 men's night to begin their reign.
Joe, Hook, Shibata have been invited under the learning tree for some Cobb salad tonight. Will they dine? It's anyone's guess.
All right, perhaps the match that I am most excited for, Zack Sabre Jr. Will he be able to put the squeeze on Orange Cassidy, or will OC tap at one of the best technical wrestlers on the planet?
Long Island is the most magical place on earth, but is it too magical for MJF tonight as he takes on the wizard, the alchemist, Hechicero?
And the Elite are EVPs Matthew and Nicholas Jackson alongside Kazuchika Okada take on the Acclaimed and Tanahashi. The Scissor Daddy, I like that.
House Call versus Hidden Blade, world champion against international champion. We've seen Swerve versus Ospreay before, but we have never seen it like this.
Gentlemen, what a card. I mean, to even catch our breath after running over all those insane matches that we are going to see here tonight. What are we looking most forward to? Rocky, let's hear from you. What do you want to see?
I'm looking forward to the double title match, TBS versus New Japan Strong Women's Championship on the line. Both titles are on the line. Mercedes Moné against Stephanie Vaquer, two of the greatest professional wrestlers on this planet. Gonna battle it out. 2 titles on the line, but only one can go home champion.
Double J, talk to me.
You know, Renee, I'm going to take a step back. As a third-generation promoter, 1933, Salvador Luderoth founded CMLL. 1972, Antonio Inoki founded New Japan Pro Wrestling. All under one roof tonight. It's truly amazing. Historic night, 15 matches. Buckle up, because they're filing in.
Listen, for me, it is Zack Sabre Jr. versus Orange Cassidy. I love watching anything that Zack Sabre Jr. does inside that ring, but Orange Cassidy's my guy. So I'm a little bit torn on this one. What are you looking forward to?
I got to lead with my heart, and I think about Mariah May. She's got a match with Saraya, and then her heart is torn. You got Toni Storm on one side. You got Mina Shirakawa that's taken the world by storm. Whose corner will she be in? What will my heart take?
All it's happening here tonight at Forbidden Door. But guys, let's talk about the AEW World Championship. Swerve Strickland taking on our international champion in Will Ospreay. This match has gotten so incredibly personal. Rocky, do you think that it's smart for Swerve to have made this match as personal as he has?
I think the mind games between Swerve and Will, I mean, I got to applaud Swerve. I mean, he's been here before. We saw the mind games with him and Hangman Page, and now he's playing them on Will. Will fall into the trap? That's the question.
But Will Ospreay is such a freak. I mean, we see what he does in the ring. That's all anybody's ever talking about. Is that enough to overcome the mind games? He's already had a tough week. He's been speaking about that on social media as well.
The GOAT, Billy Goat. Billy two belts. It's really hard to stop momentum. Will is on an 18-0 run. We got Wembley coming up. You cannot bet against my man, Willie, the Billy Goat Ospreay.
However, we did see Will Ospreay laid out by Swerve Strickland on Dynamite this week.
Yes, we did. And to be honest, Ospreay has a kill shot, no pun intended, loaded in the chamber. Tiger Driver 91, bring it back. This is not a man you mess around with. Swerve is very dangerous, and Ospreay has to get in that kind of game.
Rocky, who's walking away with the championship?
Rocky.
I'm going to say Swerve Strickland.
Pressure's on down there.
I was feeling it. I was feeling it.
I just said we're headed to Wembley.
right,
I'm going
fair
with
enough.
Billy two belts.
All right, guys, let's talk about the IWGP World Championship. Jon Moxley versus Naito. Rocky, you and I were both there in Chicago for Windy City Riot. We got to see that match. We saw Jon Moxley win that gold and bring that home. What does it mean to New Japan to have an American wrestler like Jon Moxley hold their top prize?
You know, there hasn't been very many wrestlers to hold that top prize in this lineage or the previous one with the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. But, you know, one guy who's more deserving than anyone on this planet, I think it's Jon Moxley holding that title.
Now, on the other side of that, how much pressure is on Naito to bring that gold back to Japan? He's got the whole country riding on him now.
The whole country is riding on him. And I think Naito is the top guy of New Japan Pro Wrestling. He's the top star, but he needs to beat Jon Moxley, and Jon Moxley doesn't need to beat Naito. Naito needs to beat Jon Moxley.
That's exactly right. And how does he do that? How does he beat Moxley? With his record is unbelievable here in AEW. He's on a roll after a roll after roll, and no disrespect, but I don't think anybody called that upset. How do you beat Moxley tonight?
I mean, we can talk about, you know, the grit of Jon Moxley. I mean, I can talk about it at length, of course, but I may be slightly biased on this one.
Let's talk about how he's maybe spreading himself a little too thin. He threw his phone into a bonfire. He just took a weekend in Japan where he was covered in blood.
Okay.
I think he's got a little too much on his plate.
Let's talk about Jon Moxley making history, the first man ever to hold the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, the WWE World Championship, and the AEW World Heavyweight Championship.
Very impressive.
Guys, let's talk about our EVPs, the Elite tonight, taking on the Acclaimed in Tanahashi. What does it mean to have Tanahashi joining the Acclaimed tonight?
Scissors Ace. Scissor Ace. Scissor Daddy. What are we calling him? Scissor President.
Yeah, okay, President Scissor.
President Scissor.
I guess the Forbidden Door opened on the boardroom. This is the president of New Japan taking on the EVPs of AEW.
That was the thing that I was talking about from the beginning. Take a step back. The four promotions, Stardom, and we have the president of New Japan Pro Wrestling actually stepping in the ring, an old buddy of mine, Tanahashi. How can you bet against those guys?
What a great head of hair on that man, too. Just
I
a
thought you
thing
were
of
going to say,
beauty. You, too.
Oh.
You got great hair, too. It's beautiful. Talk to me about the history between Tanahashi and Kazuchika Okada, though. There's tons there between those two men.
I mean, the Rainmaker shock took the world by storm. It was, many years ago when Okada came back from his excursion in America, came back to New Japan Pro Wrestling and shocked the world by beating Hiroshi Tanahashi 1-2-3 for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship. But tonight, who will stand tall? Will it be the president or will it be Okada?
By my count, tonight will be the 63rd time Okada has faced Tanahashi.
Wow. Holy.
Are we
right,
going to
guys.
talk about the Owen?
Listen, I would love to, but we actually do have to get backstage very quickly with some words from the Acclaimed.
All right, Forbidden Door, Long Island, New York. It's Acclaimed and Tanahashi. You see, I've called in some favors. I brought a president to deal with some EVPs. But tonight, I'm gonna sit in catering and cheer you guys on watching the big screen.
The big screen?
Big screen!
That's right!
That's right!
For the big stars, for the best wrestler alive, for the Acclaimed, along with Tanahashi, the best wrestler in Japanese wrestling history. Way better than Okada. Okada, you wanna call me a bitch? Call me a bitch? Cut my mic off? Call me a bitch? Well, I think your wife is more famous than you, so who's the bitch? In your country, you're just some lady's husband. In my country, I'm the best wrestler alive. You're gonna find that out tonight, bitch!
Ooh, that's right, I am amped up! Amped up! It's the Forbidden Door and Young Bucks. We proved that you can be beaten. We are the best tag team alive! And you want to bring your friend, Okada? We got a friend too. We have Tanahashi. We have the Scissor Ace. And Okada, I've been dying to kick you so hard in the Rainmaker, you're gonna go running, crying bitch, all the way to your $700 studio apartment in Manhattan. But you know what? Enough is enough. It's time for the Acclaimed and the Scissor Ace to step through that forbidden door, and awaiting on the other side is an elite, ass-kicking, and 10,000 fans screaming at the top of their lungs that everyone loves the Acclaimed!
Woo! Everybody is making their way inside the UBS Arena here on Long Island as we set the stage here for Forbidden Door at 0 hour. Joining us right now, we've got Amanda Huber and her son, -1. Guys, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you, Renee.
Good to see you guys. Look lovely.
Thank you.
We need to talk about the Brody Lee shoe. We've paired up with Reebok. I know that you guys were out doing some appearances. You were out there -1 meeting the people. How was it out there in Times Square?
It was amazing. I mean, my face was on a billboard. I never thought I could say that.
Now, you helped design this shoe, correct?
I did. I have better taste than you, so that's why I designed it.
Tell me what went into the design of the shoe, because I know that you guys obviously put a ton of thought and care into this shoe. Doug Gilmour was out sporting the shoe, no less.
Yes, he was.
What all went into putting the shoe together?
So we got the number 93 for Doug Gilmour himself, but Brody and I sat down with the team at Reebok and Champ Sports, and we put so much thought and so much detail in every bit of these shoes. There's beautiful, be nice, please. There's beautiful details. Each pair of shoes comes with 2 different laces, and all throughout the shoe, there are all different details on making reference to my husband's absolutely wonderful, not only his career, but his life as well.
Yes. So amazing. And there's a really great cause that goes along with the shoes as well, right?
Yes, so we decided that we wanted to partner with Highmark Caring Place. It is a grief center focusing around families and children, but anybody can use their resources. The thing with grief centers is you don't realize how badly you need them until you need them. So we partnered with them in order to help their mission and help people in need of grief, because one thing we learned with John's death was how vast his love spread and how impactful his grief was. And so we've been able to help so many people with our grief, with sharing our story, and being able to do this beautiful project. So I'm so excited. They are on sale tomorrow exclusively on champsports.com, and you can get your own pair.
-1, can I get a pair of these or what?
Back
No,
off.
I will
Back
take your
off,
money.
RJ. Back off.
I'll
You
take
got
your
it.
money.
You've done enough with the white
All right.
suit, RJ.
You and your
All
white
right.
suit.
Calm
Back
it
off.
down.
Been
There's
nice.
no taste. put into
Amanda,
it.
what did it mean to you to see the people and go out there and meet everybody and have them see the shoe for the first time?
It's always so humbling, just because knowing how John was for us and who he was as a dad and a husband and a father and a friend, and knowing that his legacy reached so many people, and just how beautiful of a man he was, and knowing how many lives he touched, and getting to talk to the fans, getting to talk to people in line, and hearing their stories of how he affected their lives. And we see these beautiful shows, and we see these sellout crowds, and knowing that our wrestlers touch those lives and connect with our fans on such a deep base, that it's so cool.
It's amazing, and the shoes look fantastic. They are available tomorrow on champsports.com. Get you some Brody Lee shoes. You guys don't want to miss out on those. But we are here, Forbidden Door. Time to get into the action. Negative One, you want to do the honors?
Yes,
Super Vlad. Vlad's in the
let's
house.
get down to the ring.
All
Send
right.
it down to ringside.
Great job.
RJ, we don't need you.
A masterful handoff from Renee Paquette, RJ City, and the one and only Jeff Jarrett. I'm Excalibur, joined by Nigel McGuinness, Daddy Magic, and we are kicking things off right here on 0 Hour.
This match is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Approaching the ring, let's get San Juan, Puerto Rico, weighing 175 pounds. He's representing Spanish Announce Project, Serpentico.
シングルマッチ30分一本勝負を行います。168センチ、79キロ。Serpentico!
That's right, double announcements. It is Forbidden Door season, Nigel.
Sounds much better in Japanese, doesn't it?
Oh, Bobby Cruz taking a beating.
Take a look at Serp.
His opponent, wrestling out of Sydney, Australia, weighing 239 pounds, Kyle Fletcher.
93、98。Kyle Fletcher!
Well, that's one M&M in the jar already tonight. Kyle Fletcher coming into this match about 15 pounds lighter this past Thursday in Ring of Honor action, defeated by Ring of Honor World Champion Mark Briscoe. Then this past Friday night, Danny Magic going to Arena, Mexico, facing Atlantis Jr., and Atlantis Jr. coming out on top, winning the Ring of Honor Television Championship.
Not what anybody saw happening. Kyle Fletcher not expected to come in here without the gold. But man, maybe this is going to light a fire under him.
Certainly has been a rough week for the young Aussie. But everything going for him 7 days ago. You can understand why he might have it in for someone wearing a Lucha Libre mask right now.
Yes, I'm glad to be sandwiched in between yourself and Daddy Magic. It's not something I ever thought I would be saying, but for tonight, it's true. As Kyle Fletcher, just staring daggers at Serpentico, and there you see the timer at the top of your screen, just over 70 minutes to join Forbidden Door. And Fletcher, the high boot into the jaw. You can scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen. Join us on Bleacher Report through traditional cable and satellite providers, Triller TV, YouTube. There are so many ways to join us. We're starting things off here on 0 Hour, and Forbidden Door begins on pay-per-view, coming up at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Gotta say, for a guy who's on a 2-match losing streak, he looks great tonight.
Well, he was certainly on top of the world. He pinned the Ring of Honor World Champion, and then in 48 hours it all came crashing down. And of course, talking of Mark Briscoe, we will see him in this insane ladder match to crown a new TNT champion tonight.
That's right, Mark Briscoe with a chance to add another title to his collection, but he will have to contend with 5 other highly motivated individuals. This ladder match is going to be wild, and it's all a part of this. Forbidden Door kicking off on pay-per-view in just over 70 minutes.
Look how determined Kyle Fletcher is. Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi.
And I don't know if Serp has a face anymore. It's been taken off twice here.
And now
going after the mask.
Fletcher, yeah, he's tearing at the mask.
How important is a wrestler's mask?
It is.
Excalibur.
I mean, it's their identity inside the ring. It's everything to them, and that's why.
Is it true that you wear it to bed at night?
Yeah, is it everything to you?
I do not wear it to bed. I actually have a ergonomic pillow, and it's.
All right, moving on.
Stalin suplex.
Look at the strength there of Kyle Fletcher. Whoa, escapability.
Yes,
come on, Serp.
Serpentico landing on his feet, the waist lock applied. Fletcher breaks the grip. Serpentico in between the legs, the up kick.
Hold on here.
And kick to the midsection. Fletcher maybe telegraphed that.
Ooh. Nice kick. Serp getting a little rally going.
Oh, but Fletcher coming in hard. Takes Serpentico down. Well, not all the way down. Serpentico leaning on the ropes, and Fletcher to the back of the head this time. The rope's the only thing holding Serpentico upright, and now Fletcher has Serpentico. Oh, tombstone pile driver.
Good Lord.
with Serpentico facing forward, belly to back variant. That is...
Just cover him. Let's move on.
No. Let's make a statement.
Fletcher not done yet. Oh no, this is bad for Serpentico.
Yes, this is big trouble.
Serpentico
sending a message to anybody with a mask.
Serpentico in the corner as Fletcher has him up.
Where's he gonna drop him?
Elevated. Oh! Buckle! Brainbuster!
Are you kidding me?
Statement made.
Fletcher, the cover and the win.
The winner of this match, Kyle Fletcher.
Kyle Fletcher, a bounce-back victory here tonight on Forbidden Door 0 Hour, and coming up later on tonight, part of Forbidden Door on pay-per-view. Jon Moxley puts his IWGP World Heavyweight Championship on the line against Tetsuya Naito.
This is the IWGP Championship, and I have been chasing it for 5 years.
The IWGP World Heavyweight Championship on the line.
Jon Moxley wanted to be the man, the best professional wrestler in the world. He went into New Japan and he took their top prize.
Jon Moxley said to be the king, you've got to kill the king. Well, the king is coming back.
Naito, Moxley, IWGP World Heavyweight Championship, Forbidden Door. Naito, I knew you were going to come for me again, because there is not another man in New Japan that has what it takes to go as far as you need to go. Nobody's ever been to the edge like me and you, Naito. This time, I promise, Forbidden Door, I'm going to finish the job. This time, Tetsuya Naito, you are a dead man.
Oh boy.
This is a four-way tag team match. Set for one fall, with 20-minute time limit. Team number one at a combined weight of 518 pounds. Brody King, Malachi Black, honoring the House of Black, Kings of the Black Throne.
阪神応援マッチ、タッグマッチ、30分一本勝負を行います。ブロディ・キン、マラカイブ、ハウス・ブラック。
Malachi Black, Brody King walking into battle tonight, down one member. Buddy Matthews, a couple weeks ago, Nigel was targeted, was taken out by Christian Cage.
Christian Cage has made his intentions clear towards the trios titles. To that end, he needs to take out any capable trios team.
There's nothing quite like a House of Black entrance, is there in AEW?
You need a hug?
Maybe I do, Nigel. A little tenderness.
Excalibur?
I'm good in the hug department.
Oh my God, is that private party?
Too good for a hug.
Team number two, wrestling out of Brooklyn, New York, at a combined weight of 381 pounds. Isaiah Cassidy, Mark Quinn, Private Party.
Isaiah Cassidy, Mark Quinn, Private Party.
Well, the fans are still filing into the UBS Arena here on Long Island, but the local boys are getting a great reaction from this crowd nonetheless.
We just had a great cookout at Isaiah's mom's house last night.
I didn't get the invite.
I don't know what to tell you. You don't have the ins.
Nigel, did you get the invite?
Well, no, but like Groucho Marx said, I wouldn't become part of a club that would have me as a member.
team number 3, the team of the New Japan Strong Openweight Champion, Gabe Kidd, and being accompanied by ROH World Tag Team Champions, Mike Bennett and Matt Taven, Roderick Strong.
반대편 모든스 스톤 무선스큐 챔피언 모레리 케이블 키 안디스피티드 킹덤 로네케 스트라이크.
We saw this past Wednesday a budding relationship between two of the most bad-intentioned men, I think, in pro wrestling today, Roderick Strong and Gabe Kidd. If you have not seen him in action, Roderick Strong and Gabe Kidd actually teamed up competing on Rampage this past Friday night, a successful tag team debut, but I mean, they are just bullies, Daddy Magic.
No question. Listen, I have no love lost for the Undisputed Kingdom. I'll tell you what, I like Gabe Kidd. He's got that Conor McGregor swagger to him.
A combined weight of 426 pounds. First, wrestling out of Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, Kyle O'Reilly.
183cm 91kg Kyle O'Reilly.
His partner, wrestling out of Kanagawa, Japan, Tomohiro Ishii.
Chaos 170cm 100kg Ishii Tomohiro.
What a tumultuous 24 hours for the Stone Pitbull, Tomohiro Ishii, teaming with Kyle O'Reilly here tonight, but last night successful in tag team action and he's teamed up with Orange Cassidy.
Kyle O'Reilly of his so-called conglomeration certainly looks focused and determined. He stands beside that fire plug of a man. Did you hear that reaction for Ishii on the way out here?
Great reaction, no doubt about it, guys. I just want to say, Gabe Kidd has not shut his mouth since he stepped into that ring.
Would you try and stop him?
I would not. This guy won't shut up. I love it.
Sounds like you.
Oh, take it easy. It's going to be a long night.
Certainly is.
And now, starting this match, Malachi Black and Kyle O'Reilly. This is not an elimination match. First pinfall or submission will determine the winner of this four-way tag team match. And fans, just about an hour away, Forbidden Door coming up on pay-per-view. You can scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen to join us on Bleacher Report or through traditional cable and satellite providers. Triller TV, YouTube, at select Dave & Buster's locations nationwide, ppv.com. And now, Malachi Black and Kyle O'Reilly picking up right where they left off from their match a few weeks back.
Yeah, that was an incredible technical contest between O'Reilly and Black that we saw.
Two excellent strikers as well. No, what a shot!
And O'Reilly tags out to Tomohiro Ishii. Big reaction for the Stone Pitbull here in Long Island. And, Brody King and Ishii.
He's not going to throw Brody King around like that.
This is what the people want to see right here.
Ishii and Brody trading some explosive blows there. Brody King into the rope, shoulder tackle. Takes down Ishii, but the senton doesn't connect. Ishii, the lariat.
Get him over.
Oh. Neither man able to elevate the other one for the suplex. But Ishii ate that boot for lunch.
We're going rights and lefts. Oh.
And Tomohiro Ishii and Brody King, both men staggering to the corner. Now, Gabe Kidd tags himself in, firing some shots on Brody King in the corner as Roderick Strong and Kyle O'Reilly, their issues have been well documented as of late.
They're not going to be resolved here tonight. I've got to be honest, I like this team, Gabe Kidd, Roderick Strong. Oh, wait a second.
I agree with you, Nigel. There's something about it that just seems to work.
Now, Quinn, he tagged in.
I don't know about chopping a guy who's wearing two layers. Sorry, Excalibur.
That's right. Quinn tagged in from Tomohiro Ishii. And now, dishing out the shots to Gabe Kidd. I mentioned the fans still filing in here to the UBS Arena on Long Island as we are just about an hour away from Forbidden Door kicking off live on pay-per-view as Zay coming in, diving crossbody, takes down Kidd.
Get a cover, Zay.
Roderick Strong back to his feet and drop toe hold there by Quen.
Nicely done.
And
tag team work.
Over the top. Stomp to the top of the head on Roderick Strong.
Certainly great synergy between Private Party.
Yeah, definitely the longest tenured tag team in this four-way match is Zay going for the cover.
Got to think that gives them the advantage. No question, they've been in this situation many times before.
Was Taz at the grill out with Private Party? I'm just trying to understand why he's a little bit late getting here today.
That's actually exactly where he was.
It's technically a cookout.
Okay.
The reversal into the ropes. Zay gets the boot up to the face. Kyle O'Reilly tagging himself in. Zay momentarily distracted. And now O'Reilly into the ring with Gabe Kidd.
Beautiful kicks right there.
But Kidd intercepted the third, returns fire with a couple chops of his own.
Man, Gabe Kidd can chop, no doubt.
And O'Reilly, he was looking for the Fujiwara armbar there, but Kidd was able to roll out. Got dropped to his knees by that knee strike to the sternum. And Roderick Strong.
Are these two starting to warm up to each other?
Oh! Which two?
Roddy and Kyle.
Well, I mean, they had.
I know.
I will say a very well-documented, meant long friendship. But Gabe Kidd, man, those chops. O'Reilly goes face first to that top turnbuckle, courtesy of Kidd, and another chop, Nigel.
And I heard it, as it were, the noise of thunder.
You want to talk about chops? Here comes Roddy. No. Kyle, get out of the corner.
Things breaking down between Strong and Kidd. This is not what they need, as O'Reilly makes it to the waiting tag of Tomohiro Ishii.
We need this either.
Ishii not even budging.
Just a brick wall.
A double lariat attempt. And Ishii takes down Kidd and Strong. See you later, Private Party. Oh, the jumping knee strike.
Blocked it.
Got the arms up to block it.
Smart.
And, Mike Bennett grabbing the leg of Ishii. Taven got taken down. But, and Roderick Strong goes down.
Man, there's nothing you can do to Ishii. There we go.
Brody King enters the match. Oh, look at Ishii still on his feet when Malachi comes in. A high boot to the face.
Right in the face.
They're thinking Dante's Inferno, but instead, O'Reilly there to break it up, save his partner.
The physicality of this match is unbelievable.
Gamengiri, Enzigiri combination from Ishii and O'Reilly, and now, oh my goodness!
Cover!
The brainbuster, 1, 2, and Quen there to break it up.
We got bodies flying everywhere.
Brody King, I don't think he was going to be able to kick out of that were it not for Quen to break it up.
Very awkward landing for the monstrous King, but right now, the party continues.
And Zigiri from Zay inside the ring, but Roderick Strong comes in. The backbreaker.
That's what he does best right there.
And now Strong and O'Reilly find themselves matched up again. And the kick of Quen intercepted. Enzigiri, that one might have been the shin on the back of the head of Malachi Black.
Oh! Striking man from Amsterdam, ruling the roost.
I think somebody just has to get a pin here.
Oh, look at that, the headbutt right underneath the jaw, Malachi.
Somebody's just got to get a pin, and this thing's going to be over.
As Gabe Kidd with Ishii, a brain buster.
I'm begging somebody to go for a cover here.
Brody swinging for the fences with that lariat. Absorbing those chops and a double hit chop. Gabe Kidd just withers.
How many chops have we seen?
Oh, Kidd now just biting the head of Brody King.
Ooh.
Oh, just cuffed him.
That Brody King had enough. We got a little 2-on-1 action here.
Now, Brody to the apron and kick on the jaw.
And I think that's the only way you're going to get Brody down.
And Private Party taking flight.
Nicely done. Get somebody in the ring. Get a cover, guys.
And you know, amid all this chaos, we didn't mention, Nigel, that Ghetto from New Japan Pro Wrestling, Bullet Club War Dog, here at ringside as well, taking in the action.
Certainly a potential distraction, but right now it's Private Party.
Guys.
I got you, Orange.
Oh, looking for that silly string.
I don't think so.
But, oh! Zay just got plastered. The end for Quen. And now Brody King.
What's Brody looking for here?
Oh no, Zay. Look at this. The roll up, the reversal.
That was close.
Oh, lariat level Zay. Brody King. Now with Zay up on the shoulders. Oh, so bomb.
That's got to be it.
1, 2, 3.
The winners of this match, Kings of the Black Throne.
Well, House of Black victorious and action-packed four-way match. Not an easy victory for them by any stretch, Daddy Magic.
No doubt about it. Bodies flying everywhere. You got to get lucky. And they certainly did. Look at these monsters.
Well, coming up later tonight on Forbidden Door, Mercedes Moné, Stephanie Vaquer, title for title. The TBS champion, Mercedes Moné, the New Japan Strong Women's champion, Stephanie Vaquer, who will leave Long Island with an extra set of hardware.
I'm not afraid of walking through any door and breaking it down.
Mercedes Moné! It doesn't get much bigger than this!
I'm coming for the title that was meant to be mine, Stephanie. I'm coming to show the world why I am the greatest of all time.
Stephanie Vaquer from CMLL, the New Japan Strong Women's champion.
Mercedes, your arrogance is just plain offensive. This belt is mine, and it's not going anywhere.
Stephanie, you may be the New Japan Strong champion now, but at Forbidden Door, that title is mine. Because I am the Jefa, the CEO of women's wrestling.
At Forbidden Door, it is title versus title. The New Japan Strong Women's champion, Stephanie Vaquer, against the TBS champion, Mercedes Moné. One woman will leave with both titles.
Bitch, I've been training and working my ass off to get that title that was meant to be mine.
At Forbidden Door, Stephanie Vaquer is going to become the first ever New Japan Strong and TBS Double champion.
The titles aren't just up for grabs, they're mine to claim. Because there's a price to pay when you mess with Mercedes Moné.
From there, we turn to
Ladies and gentlemen,
TBS titles.
Get out of your seats and get on your feet because every night is Saturday night.
This tag team match is set for one fall, a 20-minute time limit. Team number one, the team of Momo Watanabe, and be accompanied by Stokely Hathaway, Chris Statlander.
タッグマッチ一本勝負を行います。スターダム OL 対こちら全60キロブラックビーチ渡辺桃175センチ65キロクリス・スタッドランダー
Momo Watanabe, a member of the Stardom promotion in Japan, New Japan Pro Wrestling's sister promotion, as it were, and she is one of the heaviest hitters in that organization. A natural fit to team with Chris Statlander.
He doesn't live up to the name. Momo is Japanese for peach. There is nothing soft and furry about Watanabe.
Their opponents, the team of Tom Nakano and Russ gonna walk out and win New York Willow Nightingale.
スターダム小関剣術輝くスターダムブリ中野タム168センチ83キロレインオブザパワー Willow Nightingale.
Getting our first look at Tam Nakano of Stardom as well as Willow Nightingale. You saw with her jaw set as she was coming to the ring, she and Chris Statlander will meet in the semifinal round of the Owen Hart Foundation Women's Tournament. Willow looking to become the first ever repeat tournament winner And remember, the overall winner of the tournament, both men's and women's side, gets a shot at the AEW World Championship or the AEW Women's World Championship at All in London at Wembley Stadium.
No doubt about it. Willow can't lose sight of that. I know she wants to get her hands on Chris more than anything. And you saw the intensity as she came out here. Hometown girl. And we're going to see what happens here tonight. Huge implications for the Owen Hart, no doubt.
And Willow Nightingale, she wants Chris Statlander in the ring right now. She doesn't want to wait till Wednesday night when they will meet in that semifinal round match. Part of Dynamite Beach Break, presented by Discovery Shark Week. As now, little switcheroo there as Tam Nakano and Chris Statlander tagging in. And I mentioned how heavy of a hitter that Momo Watanabe is, Nigel, but Tam Nakano, a great technician and very, very speedy.
Yep, fast-paced. As Statlander trying to talk trash for this young star from the land of the rising sun.
And fans less than an hour away from Forbidden Door coming up live on pay-per-view. Scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen. You can join us through traditional cable and satellite providers. Look at Statlander's strength there.
Yeah, I don't know about a high crossbody against Chris Statlander. She's going to catch you 9 times out of 10.
Select Dave & Buster's locations as, oh wait, look at that. Tam Nakano, that's the speed, that's the technique we were talking about.
Nicely done right there. Gonna look to get Willow in here, and here she comes.
Tag made, and there goes Chris Statlander, but Willow just lowers the shoulder and drops Momo Watanabe.
Did you say Momo was Japanese for peach, Nigel?
Yes, it's also a euphemism for your butt, which you are currently sitting on.
Hey.
only he gets to talk about his butt. Now, Nightingale the cover. Watanabe the kick out.
See how I'm educating you fellas here tonight? We're just starting.
We'd be lost without you, Nigel. Wish Taz was out here, though.
Oh, we all miss Taz.
He'll be here soon enough.
It was a great time at the cookout last night.
As the overhand chop there, as now Watanabe went for the kick. Tam Nakano intercepts. And big elbow strike. Knocking Momo to the...
We're just going to exchange here.
Yeah.
Couple shots back and forth. All right.
Right elbows. Testing the jaw of both competitors. Now Tam Nakano.
Who's going to go down first?
Seemingly getting the better of Momo Watanabe. And no, maybe it was a ploy, not rake of the eyes.
I like it.
And now Momo heading into the ring. Oh, right on the forehead with the thrust kick.
How about that? What is going on here?
Things starting to break down in the center of the ring. The Statlander behind the official's back.
I mean, that's the advantage of having a guy like Stokely in your corner. Referee none the wiser.
There should be some advantages. There's a lot of disadvantages. Cover.
That's good. Also true. There we go. Working as a team now. You love to see it. Here comes Statlander, going to go to work.
And Statlander, aggressive series of elbows in the corner on Tam Nakano. Now, again, the strength of Statlander being shown off. Delayed vertical suplex. Stokely Hathaway in the corner of Chris Statlander, applauding, liking what he's seeing as Statlander delayed vertical suplex.
Yeah, coming up with a double bice, too, on the pin.
Yeah, the cover there. But didn't pin both shoulders. Statlander showing off.
You think she was actually trying to win the match there?
I think she was trying to humiliate her opponent. It's going to take more than that to take out Tam Nakano. Turns things around, crossbody, landed high on Statlander, maybe come down on the jaw. Now Statlander, the low bridge, sends to the outside.
So you got to make a tag here, Tam. Reach.
Nakano making the crawl, no. Statlander there sweeping Willow's leg off the apron, preventing the tag.
Very erudite decision for the former TBS champion. Chris Statlander, certainly if she can keep her opponent away from that corner.
There you go, and just as you say that, back to cutting the ring in half.
Pro Wrestling 101 there. Tag Team Wrestling 101 at least. When did you graduate, Daddy Magic?
2005, Nigel.
Wow. Quite a career.
How about that, huh?
Kick to the spine there by Momo Watanabe. And now driving the knee. That's the bad intention, the bad attitude Momo, look at that.
Somebody get a picture. Look at that. You frame it. Put it on the wall.
Put that on the wall, perhaps?
I mean, wouldn't you?
Tag made great tag team synergy. Both these teams teaming together.
It'll beat the generic photos we have right now.
Oh, the ones that come with the picture frame?
That's right.
Yeah.
My wife's going to think I'm giving her a hard time now.
Statlander, tight headlock there. Tam Nakano struggling, trying to get up to her feet, but Willow Nightingale still down.
Look at her squeezing this here.
That's right, Nightingale still not in the corner, still not got back up to make a tag, so Nakano can get over there as much as she wants.
She's just trying to hang in this thing right now.
Statlander, the roundhouse kick. Misses, but not the back heel kick there from Tam.
Willow's up.
Willow up in the corner, and the tag is made. Willow Nightingale.
Oh boy, we're face to face.
Relishing this opportunity.
We're getting a taste of what we're going to see Wednesday night.
Relishing this opportunity to punish Chris Statlander. And Willow sends Stat into the ropes. Oh, Chris Statlander hanging on, making the tag, bailing out.
Was Willow looking for the pounce there?
Very well could have been, but now she'll have to contend with Momo. Or rather, Momo Watanabe will have to contend with Willow Nightingale. Powerful kick.
How good does Willow look here tonight?
Almost sent in, and spine buster by Willow.
Double stack.
The high stack, 2, and Statlander there to break it up.
Willow looking annoyed here with Stat.
Understandably so. I mean, they were such close friends until Chris Statlander threw it all the way.
Now Stat wants to get in there.
She outlived the friendship of Willow Nightingale. The discus lariat, the cover, and Willow able to kick it out.
Going to work. Willow now. We're just going to exchange middle of the ring. Shots back and forth.
Statlander will kick to the midsection. Oh, back elbow. Willow diving underneath. And Statlander, rough landing for her as Willow comes off drop kick.
Gonna get a tag here.
Full extension on the drop kick. Now Tam Nakano to the top.
What's she looking for?
Big diving crossbody. Statlander able to avoid it. And Statlander discus lariat.
Nobody there.
The waist lock. Statlander using her strength to separate the hands of Tam, and now rolls through. Maintains control, looking for the rolling German suplex, but instead Tam Nakano.
It's a cover.
2, and Statlander able to kick out. Waist lock, German suplex.
Beautifully executed.
2, and Statlander barely getting that shoulder up.
Are we even sure she got it up? I guess so.
What a blow to the psyche of Chris Statlander to drop a match before that semifinal tournament, or that tournament semifinal coming up on Wednesday night.
Don't get ahead of yourself. Certainly, the outcome of this match has major implications come Dynamite. It's far from over.
As Statlander,
what have they got cooking here?
Breaker, Momo Watanabe. Lance Willow, the lateral press, 2, and Tam Nakano there to break it up. We see fans just over 40 minutes till Forbidden Door begins at the top of the hour, live on pay-per-view. Scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen. Join us on YouTube, on Triller TV.
Look out here!
And wait, Tam Nakano! A tiger suplex on Statlander, and Willow
couldn't hold on for the cover.
Willow.
Oh boy!
And Momo Watanabe.
Look out!
In the corner, Willow. Avalanche Death Valley driver.
Cover!
1, 2, no!
What?
Man, how tough is Momo Watanabe?
Incredible action here, guys. This is just a 0 hour. Unbelievable. We're 40 minutes away from Forbidden Doors. Pardon me.
That's all right. Willow Nightingale looking for the bait with the power bomb.
Better be careful, Daddy Magic. You lose your voice as well, like Tony Schiavone.
Holy smokes.
Momo trying to fight out of the grip of Willow. Oh, no. This is going to be bad for Willow. Center of the ring. 1, 2. Oh! Willow able to kick out. Willow Nightingale having to dig deep to find the strength from the kick out there. Oh.
Whoa, look, you could hear the shots. My God.
Yeah, Momo punishing.
Oh, boy.
And the pounce!
Willow is fired up!
Oh, but Statlander in the ring!
Over the top!
Willow caught Statlander, the tag made. Tam Nakano now legal with Momo. Dropping to the floor.
You kidding me?
And now inside the ring.
Gotta be looking to finish here.
Tam Nakano with Momo all tied up. 1, 2, 3.
The winners of this match, the team of Tam Nakano and Willow Nightingale.
A hammerlock German suplex. That's 2 M&Ms in the jar, both for me tonight. But Willow Nightingale, Tam Nakano victorious tonight on Forbidden Door 0 Hour. But coming up this Wednesday night, Dynamite Beach Break, presented by Discovery Shark Week. The semifinal round match in the Owen Hart Foundation Tournament. Chris Statlander, Willow Nightingale, one-on-one. But fans, our Forbidden Door main event tonight, Swerve Strickland, Will Ospreay, and the AEW World Championship will be on the line. Let's take a look at this very personal rivalry.
Like I've always stated, it's never about how you start. It's about how you finish. Here I am, main event, Forbidden Door, as the AEW World Champion.
Whose house?
My house! It's taken me 8 years to actually mature and to realize what's in front of me and its responsibility.
The way that me and Will just both have so much momentum that we're carrying right now. It's 2 speed trains just going so fast. At some point, they're gonna collide.
When it comes to me, I'm not a target that you want to hesitate on.
I place myself on a high pedestal, not only for my in-ring ability, but for the psychology.
You gotta sacrifice the things you love to be in the position I am.
And the mind that I have for human beings.
You're gonna have to sacrifice your love of your son.
I understand going to those lengths. I would advise against it.
So when you go home, send my regards to Al and Harry again.
I'm willing to cross boundaries. I push them, pull at heartstrings, I test them, and then I break them.
I can hear the vultures. What is that kill shot that you promised everyone? It's just centimeters off.
I don't think you have that in you. Truly go into the deep, dark places that I have been.
You're still an immature little child.
There's one name in there that people forget. I'm known as the aerial assassin.
Lucky we're still friends.
I think it's time.
Is anybody else who do this?
I do what my name says, bro.
I put them in the grave.
Oh yeah, kickstart my heart.
This is a quarterfinal match in the Owen Hart Foundation Cup Women's Tournament. It is up for 1 fall. Introducing first, the accompanied by AEW Women's World Champion Toni Storm and Luther, what's out of London, England, Mariah May.
Owen Hart Foundation 女子トーナメント準々決勝戦で一本勝負をくれます172センチ62キロマライア・メイ
Timeless Toni Storm, the AEW Women's World Champion, taking time away from her pre-match preparation.
Is there any better example of love in our species than Mariah May and Toni Storm?
Her opponent, wrestling out of Norwich, England, and being accompanied by Harley Cameron Saraya.
173センチ54キロ
You were saying, Daddy Magic.
You want to talk about 2 absolute psychos? Take a look at these 2. Saraya, Harley Cameron. My goodness.
Psychos.
Oh, that's right.
You've got to be careful how loud you say that, so I might come over here and slap those words right out of your mouth.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Well, Saraya and Harley Cameron seemingly purpose-built for one another. But Saraya is going to have to contend with Mariah May here in this opening round match in the Owen Hart Foundation Women's Tournament. We learned last night that Hikaru Shida has advanced to the semifinal round where she will face the winner of this match, either Mariah May or Saraya. And fans, to learn more about the mission and the message of the Owen Hart Foundation, visit owenhartfoundation.org.
Saraya, former AEW Women's Champion herself, and hold on.
Oh, Mariah taking advantage of a distracted Saraya, rolling her up, and now Mariah, big knee strike. As the covers, Saraya very nearly eliminated from the tournament in the opening moments of this match.
And this is nuts. We've got distractions everywhere here.
As Mariah comes in, the uppercut, Saraya sent across. Oh, another big uppercut. Fans, you have just over a half an hour to join us for Forbidden Door coming up live on pay-per-view. Mariah, the cover, and Saraya able to kick out.
Let's go, Mariah. Let's string something together here. She's on a roll.
You can scan the QR code at the bottom of your screen to join us on Bleacher Report. Also, through traditional cable and satellite providers. Mariah, the cover. At Triller TV, PPV.com, DAZN, and YouTube.com as well. We will see action in the opening round of the Owen Hart Foundation Men's Tournament later on tonight on Forbidden Door as Bryan Danielson goes one-on-one with Shingo Takagi of New Japan Pro Wrestling. The winner of that match will meet the Bastard Pack in the semi-final round.
Nice double chop right there. Here comes Mariah.
There we go. Textbook Tony Storm. Mariah May, who has received plaudits for her imitation of timeless Tony Storm.
Easy for you to say. As
there we go.
Mariah to the top, drop kick, turning. Saraya head over heels, two, and Saraya kicking out.
How much does that drop kick take out of you when you're the one delivering it? That is a giant bump off the top rope.
A long way to fall, certainly, and if you don't breathe out before you land, it can knock the wind out of you.
A huge risk versus reward, but you can see the reward right now paying off for Mariah May. She has Saraya down, and
oh boy, she going for it.
Now the homage to timeless Tony Storm, the hip attack. Saraya knew it was coming, escaped out underneath the bottom rope.
Hung her out to dry.
We get a look at the AEW Women's World Champion, but for how long? Timeless Tony Storm, Mina Shirakawa, a part of an absolutely loaded Forbidden Door coming your way in just over 30 minutes. As Mariah and Saraya trading shots.
Hard to choose a favorite here, but
I think Long Island has.
Yes, Mariah May getting a very vocal encouragement here from the fans. Still filing into the UBS Arena on Long Island. As the hair pulled Mariah May face first into that steel ring post.
That's the opening Saraya was looking for here.
Certainly going to capitalize. And one has to wonder how Mariah May's face is after what happened this past week.
Yeah, getting the bottle smashed, inadvertently smashed on her head as timeless Tony Storm.
What are you still yelling about here?
I think Saraya called Tony Storm a cow. There is nothing bovine about her.
Well, remember, timeless Tony Storm used to be a member of the Outcasts alongside Saraya. They were close friends, associates at one time, and now Paul Turner already up to 6 on the count for Mariah May, who is still recovering on the floor.
She's got to get back in the ring here. A count out, Saraya's going to advance.
As now Mariah just barely beats the count, and Saraya right on the attack.
If I was Saraya to want to get a couple covers here, make her work for those kickouts.
Mariah May delivered head first to that top turnbuckle pad, and now Saraya
Of course, Saraya has a vested interest in winning the Owen Hart Foundation tournament. It was just last year at All In at Wembley Stadium that she won the AEW Women's title in front of her family and friends.
And potentially with an opportunity to do it for the second year in a row if she wins the Owen Hart Foundation Women's Tournament.
You do it once, let's run it back. Why not?
But remember,
she's got a long way to go, though.
Yeah, Hikaru Shida, three-time former AEW Women's World Champion, waiting in the semifinals. And then you have either Chris Statlander or Willow Nightingale as we see Hikaru Shida taking in the action, scouting her next opponent in the tournament.
Seems like everybody's watching this contest here.
As Saraya brings Mariah back up to a vertical position. Mariah, blood! And Mariah stunned herself with that one.
Both ladies down.
Another homage to Toni Storm.
Saraya and Mariah, both women stunned by that. You see Saraya holding on to that jaw.
Toni Storm just got out of her seat here. Cheering on Mariah.
That the gap's playing up again.
Neither woman able to regain the advantage. Just teeing off on one another.
Big shots here. When you land one of these the right way, it's curtains.
Now Mariah, a series of elbows.
No!
Battering Saraya down. Saraya in the corner.
Saraya's in trouble here. You're gonna want to move here.
Mariah May with looks that kill.
And the attack in the corner. Could this be curtains for Saraya in the Owen Hart Foundation tournament? No.
Oh, boy.
Harley Cameron up on the...
We've got action on the floor here.
But look at timeless Toni Storm.
On the hip.
And down goes Harley Cameron.
I mean, who let Toni... Luther, did you let her out here, Tom?
Oh! Saraya taking advantage of the distraction there. Good night. Down goes Mariah May.
That's got to be it.
1, 2. No, the ropes there. Keeping Mariah May's Owen Hart Foundation tournament hopes alive.
A perfectly manicured hand. Mariah May keeps this match within her grasp.
What's it gonna take here? Both ladies laying it all on the line.
Timeless Toni Storm trying to encourage on her protege, Mariah May. And Nigel, how wise is it for Toni Storm to be out here ahead of her world title match later on tonight at Forbidden Door?
It's got to be difficult, isn't it, you know, to be distracted that way. But again, it just speaks to how much love and respect she has for Mariah May, that she is willing to do that. Her hair's still in curlers. Looks like Marilyn Monroe.
Remember, Saraya, she's defeated Mariah May with this hold before. Mariah gets her right arm free, twisting out and uses...
Nicely done.
Yeah, the leg strength to get the up kick to break Saraya off, but Saraya continues on the attack.
Just slamming her face into the mat here. Nothing pretty about it.
Saraya calculating her next move. She has been around professional wrestling her entire life, Saraya. It's the family's stock and trade. As, oh wait, Mariah, the counter.
Is that a cover?
Bridging, and Mariah May advances.
Wow! The winner of this match advancing to the semi-finals of the tournament, Mariah May.
Mariah May pulling that one out of thin air, and now Mariah advancing to the semifinals, where three-time former AEW Women's World Champion Hikaru Shida awaits.
Luther, you got to get Toni to the back. Get her mind right. Huge matchup coming up later on. Forbidden Door 25 minutes away.
That's right, Forbidden Door coming up live at the top of the hour, just over 25 minutes away. There are so many ways to join us, but you have to join us as, oh wait, Mina Shirakawa. Mina out to celebrate. once again potentially upstaging our AEW Women's World Champion, Timeless Toni Storm, which is coming your way live on pay-per-view. Mina Shirakawa challenging Timeless Toni Storm for the AEW Women's World Championship. Let's learn more about the story between the champion and the challenger.
Toni has been like a mother to me.
Darling, I love you so much. And I want you to have all the same opportunities that I've had.
She goes from beautiful, graceful Toni to one of the most vicious women I've ever been in the ring with. She really taught me how to be a star.
I see myself in you, and I love me.
That's why I'm happy I'm her protege.
And I'm not taking this loss lightly. Look at this. I mean, it's Mina Shirakawa from Stardom having the back of her former partner in Japan.
AEW, you wrong Mina.
Mina's always been like a big sister to me. We won the Stardom Tag Team titles.
We love wrestling and being together.
Mina-san, I've been watching you. I just want to see what kind of woman you really are.
Toni Storm in Stardom. You are a legend. As champion, you got soft.
Mariah was mine before she was yours.
I have opened the forbidden door, and I want you.
The door is not forbidden. I came to stay.
The Women's World Championship with Mariah May stuck in the middle.
This match is going to be very difficult for me.
You must choose.
I will take your title and your girl.
Darling, I have some advice for you. Chin up, tits out,
and watch out for me.
This is the trios tag team match set for one fall, main 20-minute time limit. Team number one in a combined weight of 608 pounds. Yuta Tsuji, Tita, Hiromu Takahashi, Los Ingobernables de Japón.
6分30分一本勝負を行います。CMLL LE ボトルティータティッキングテープ高橋宏チームブラスト辻優太ロスインゴベルナブルスハッパー
Hiromu Takahashi coming out with a Mystico mask in his hand. Of course, Hiromu and Yota Tsuji had a lot of experience competing in Mexico for CMLL. That is how they found themselves joining up with Tetsuya Naito in Los Ingobernables de Japón, or LIJ, to put it briefly. And Titan, of course, a young luchador competing in CMLL, primarily invited to join LIJ by Naito himself.
Their opponents at a combined weight of 592 pounds. First, being accompanied by the hype man Alex Abrahantes, Ray Phoenix, Penta, El Serpentico, the Lucha Brothers!
Ray Phoenix, Penta, El Serpentico, Lucha Brothers, CMLL, El Príncipe.
The best tag team in the universe, unite!
Well, and their partner, Mystico!
CMLL, El Príncipe de Plata y Oro. Mystico!
And this is a match for many reasons that fans never thought they would see. Mystico teaming up with Ray Phoenix and Penta El Serpentico. You saw that mask, it was a combo. Penta, Phoenix, and Mystico mask. So the gravity of this moment not lost on anyone involved in this match, not lost on anyone watching.
I'd say the forbidden door's been blown wide open.
Yeah, I mean, this is Nigel. This is AEW. This is CMLL. This is New Japan Pro Wrestling, all featured together here on the Forbidden Door 0 Hour.
It is the epitome of what Forbidden Door has come to be seen as. Dream matches you never imagined happening. Certainly Mystico, an iconic idolized star.
I mean, I am fired up here, guys. What are we about to see?
And LIJ, despite their cohesion as a unit, Nigel, they are facing a Lucha Libre All-Star team.
Undoubtedly, this is going to be a hell of an exciting matchup, full of international flavor. Look for some very fast-paced action. It does not let up until it is over, and only then can you get your breath back.
And Daddy Magic, this is going to be many AEW fans' first look at Yota Tsuji. He's the newest member of LIJ, but he has a tremendous background in American football. And employs quite a bit of that football-style offense. Really rough and tumble, rough and ready competitor.
Rough and ready, rough and tumble. What position did he play? Do we know?
I believe he played quarterback.
How about that?
Jim Ross.
Hey, where'd he go to school?
Jared will be joining us later on tonight as part of Forbidden Door coming up on pay-per-view. Just under 20 minutes away from Forbidden Door as...
Take a look!
Ray Phoenix! Big crossbody!
Nobody does it better!
Teton goes down as Phoenix. Whoa, Teton, the bridge back. And Phoenix, no, there's Teton with the reversal. Look at that, off the middle.
Are you kidding me?
Landing on his feet.
Come on now.
Sweep of the leg, not even a 1 count. Rapid fire pinfall attempts being exchanged and a standoff here, center of the ring.
I love it. Let's see some more here, guys. All right. Penta.
Now the elder of the Lucha Brothers, Penta El Cerro Miedo, tagging in, as is Yota Tsuji. Nigel, the powerhouses of their respective teams.
Well, indeed, the powerhouses, but it's going to come down to more than power once this starts moving. Creativity.
Penta just loves to get in your face, doesn't he?
Yeah, but Yota Tsuji, not back at that. Look at that, just a light.
We're having a good time. Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh, kick to the midsection as Penta accelerates the ropes. Yota looking for the trip. Instead, the leapfrog up and over the top. Oh! That one might have caught him a little bit low.
Right in the gut.
Plays the G with the N, and then you
Well,
got it.
Listen, hey now.
Oh! Gary, Tsuji with the leg swept out, and Penta handstand in the corner, and the drop kick to the chest. Nigel, thus far an ignominious debut for Yota Tsuji here in AEW.
A little bit of a slow start. He is facing former AEW Tag Team Champion. Wait a second.
There you go.
That's the strength of Tsuji I was talking about.
A little bit of a curb stomp right there. That'll get you.
That's Yota Tsuji, that power, a huge difference maker. And you know, it was LIJ, they had called out Death Triangle. They wanted Pac to be a part of this match, with Pac, of course, focused on the Owen Hart Foundation tournament, where he will face either Bryan Danielson or Shingo Takagi, another member of Los Ingobernables de Japón, in the semifinal round.
Oof. And that match happening right here tonight.
It's right on Forbidden Door. Just over 15 minutes away from kicking off live on pay-per-view.
You hear that?
Oh, Yota Tsuji now. The jaw of Penta being tested, but now Tsuji eats the thrust kick. Oh, but Tsuji comes back. The knee strike drops Penta.
I don't know if I caught him on the chest, on the chin. Hard to tell from here.
Oh, Penta finds his feet. Now, double on hook, maybe thinking Fear Factor.
Nice drop kick.
As oh,
yeah.
Tsuji bails out.
Probably a smart move right there.
And now Místico. Poised to see his first action of the match.
Is he ready to go or what?
Yeah. Místico, he wants Hiromu Takahashi. These two men cross paths many times.
There we go. Strap in.
Cross paths many times in Mexico, on CMLL events, on Fantastica Mania events in Japan. And now Takahashi, the thrust kick takes down Mystico, oh, look, going for the man.
Rip it off. This could do it.
Let's see his face.
From Reno, Mexico to New York. Could humble him here.
Kick to the midsection. And Romo with the reversal. Went for the trip. Paso, and now swing and a miss. Mystico coming in. T. Harris takes down Hiromu. A shot blocked, intercepted. And Mystico, arm drag.
Nicely done. Mystico gonna fly here. You gotta believe. Here he goes.
Now LIJ cutting off.
And that's what you gotta do in a match like this. Mystico, one of the best to ever do it.
As Mystico over the top takes down Hiromu.
Nicely done by the Lucha Bros.
And
over kicks.
as Penta comes in. Double splash on Tsuji and Teton.
Oh, look at the double team moves here.
Yeah, Hiromu got sandwiched there, and now Mystico to the top. Big senton bomb on Hiromu.
To cover.
1, 2, no, LIJ there to break it up.
Nicely done.
Of course, Daddy Magic, it was this past Friday night, Arena Mexico, CMLL's home base, where Mystico, after his match, was attacked by a masked man that turned out to be Chris Jericho, seemingly setting up a one-on-one match in the future.
I mean, Chris Jericho, you never know where this guy's gonna show up and pop off. Mystico got a taste Friday night.
And Fenix and Penta getting a taste of Teton and Tsuji there.
Here we go.
Lopez and Hiromu looking for that powerbomb off the apron. No! What a splat on the floor!
Mystico's head just bounced off the mat. Unbelievable!
And Hiromu waving goodbye to Mystico. This might be it for the legendary luchador. As Hiromu,
somebody's got to make a save here. Take a look. Watch his head right here.
And Mystico somehow able to kick out, but I'm not sure he could survive much more of that, Nigel.
Yeah, that was something to behold. I can only imagine what it felt like. Mystico, a true veteran. The Mexican game is going to have to fight back here, but right now there's not even anybody in this corner to make a tag.
He doesn't know if he's coming or going here.
And Tsuji sends Mystico into the LIJ corner. Teton there, the Enziguri.
They're just going to town on his head.
Yeah, they have singled out Mystico. They have him isolated. Doing a good job of keeping Fenix and Penta out of this match. Oh! What a shot there by Teton.
So much action in this one, and just a sight, just part of what you're going to see here tonight at Forbidden Door. 11 minutes and counting. Sign up. You're not going to want to miss this one.
I can't wait. Pay-per-view. Nobody does it like AEW.
And Teton, big splash. Mystico in serious trouble here. The 2, and you see at the bottom of your screen, scan the QR code to join us on Bleacher Report. You can also join us through traditional cable and satellite providers, Triller TV, PPV.com, DAZN, YouTube.com, and nationwide on your local Dave & Buster's locations. And internationally, fans, you can join us through select markets on Triller TV, PPV.com, YouTube, DAZN, Main Event, and Sky. As Mystico coming in, back elbow, takes down Tsuji and Teton. Swinging a miss by Hiromu, and Mystico brings down Hiromu Takahashi.
Look at this now.
Tsuji.
Oh! Mystico starting to cook.
Backbreaker, yeah, you're right, Daddy Magic, and he makes the tag out to Penta.
Penta tags right to Phoenix.
Sling blade from Penta, sling blade from Yota Tsuji. But remember, Ray Fenix is the legal man.
Sure is, and here he comes.
The rope walk, the tightrope walk, that kick to the side of the head. And now the flash from the Lucha Brothers.
Cover.
2. Oh, Teton able to kick out.
Woo-hoo-hoo! What a match! Long Island
And this is just on the 0 hour. Imagine what the action will be like, and Forbidden Door coming your way in just 10 minutes live on pay-per-view. Phoenix. Oh, he spied Hiromu coming in to the ring, and Hiromu lays out Rey Fenix, but Penta now coming. Oh, destroyer from Penta. Into the midsection by Yota Tsuji. Tsuji driving.
Here comes Mystico.
Penta, but Mystico the splash. And Teton thrust kick knocks Mystico back. Phoenix lands one of his own.
How do you keep up? Bodies flying everywhere here.
Oh, the first time Teton tried it, Phoenix was able to counter out, but not the second. And Teton wipes out Rey Fenix.
Everybody down, no doubt about it.
And the UBS Arena here on Long Island, New York, they are loving what they are seeing. Teton going for a cover. 2, no! Fenix able to kick out.
You can feel the energy, the excitement, and hear the action as well. Boom, on the button. Unable to follow up straight away, but so much more action to come.
Teton now with Fenix. Up on the shoulders, the fireman's carry. Rey Fenix is scared. Oh my goodness. Blistered him with that thrust kick. Yota Tsuji
over the top to the floor.
Momentum carried him to the outside. And now Mystico.
Here we go.
Tornado with the assist from Rey Fenix. And Lucha Brothers.
They're looking for it.
It's fair. Vaquer with the stomp on Hiromu.
He rolled out.
Oh, Hiromu taken out of play.
Can't get a cover. As we take a look here, Mystico flying.
Back to action. It just has not let up.
At all. What a match.
Mystico coming around. La Mystica!
There it is.
Center of the ring. No choice but to tap out.
The winners of this match by submission, the team of Mystico and the Lucha Brothers.
Lucha Bros. Mystico選手の勝利です。
A red-hot way to cap off Forbidden Door. 0 hour, and fans, just 7 minutes till Forbidden Door begins live. You can scan the code at the bottom of your screen. Join us on Bleacher Report. You can also join us for Forbidden Door just under 7 minutes away through traditional cable and satellite providers, Triller TV, PPV.com, DAZN, and YouTube. And you can also join us in Dave and Buster's locations nationwide and internationally. You can join us in select markets on Triller TV, PPV.com, YouTube, DAZN, Main Event, and Sky. I mean, this match is what Forbidden Door is all about. Nigel, I said it. CMLL, New Japan Pro Wrestling, AEW athletes, as tensions seemingly about to boil over.
Well, indeed, and that's not going to stop once the pay-per-view starts. Product. So much pride, so many egos.
Well, fans, coming up at the top of the hour on pay-per-view, I said we are absolutely loaded. This is what we have in store. Jon Moxley puts his IWGP World Heavyweight Championship on the line against the man he defeated for the title, the leader of Los Ingobernables de Japón, Tetsuya Naito. An emotionally charged match, and it is just one of many on Forbidden Door.
And Bryan Danielson has said that the Owen Hart Foundation tournament would be his swan song when he faces one of the toughest men in Japanese wrestling today. Shingo Takagi may leave him an ugly duckling.
The AEW Women's World Championship will be on the line when timeless Toni Storm looks to defend against Mina Shirakawa. her protege, Mariah May. Which corner will she be in, Toni Storm or Mina's? We will find out tonight, live on pay-per-view.
That is all on the line. Title versus title. New Japan Strong Women's Championship, the TBS Championship. Will it be more money, more problems for Stephanie Vaquer as she faces Mercedes Moné?
And the TNT Championship will be decided a six-person ladder match. El Phantasmo and Leo Rush from New Japan Pro Wrestling joining Dante Martin, Mark Briscoe, Konosuke Takeshita, and Jack Perry, who will leave as TNT champion after this ladder match.
And he called him a poorly drawn cartoon. As the former AEW World Champion MJF taken Hechicero, the alchemist of the ring, lightly. We will find out tonight on Forbidden Door.
Chris Jericho calling in an old favorite, some reinforcements from Jeff Cobb of New Japan Pro Wrestling. Cobb will join Jericho and Big Bill the Redwood to take on this trio of Samoa Joe, Katsuyori Shibata, and the cold-hearted Handsome Devil, Hook.
And freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy might be freshly squashed as he tries to compete against one of the greatest technical wrestlers in the world today, who absolutely destroyed Bryan Danielson earlier this year.
Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, the Elite, are joined by the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada, in this trios match, taking on Anthony Bowens, Max Caster, and the Scissor Ace, Hiroshi Tanahashi, an unlikely trio going into battle with the Elite.
And then it is our main event. Two of the top aces in the world today. The scintillating international champion Will Ospreay will clash against the determined AEW World Champion Swerve Strickland. Tonight, one man leaves AEW World Champion.
And Forbidden Door coming your way next, live on pay-per-view.
There is something that draws us here. A force with the pull of the unknown. The what if.
An absolute dream!
And what lies beyond this barrier is a world ready to fight.
Naito, Moxley, Forbidden Door.
I am the Forbidden Door.
I knew you were gonna come for me again. Nobody's ever been to the edge like me and you, Naito. This time, you are a dead man.
It is here where you must take what is yours.
Title versus title.
I'm coming for the title that was meant to be mine.
Your arrogance is just plain offensive. This belt is mine.
You want to be the La Primera? Well, let's see if you can handle La Jefa. When you step into the ring with me, you're gonna see money changes everything.
And once you cross that threshold,
Who wants to step in whose house?
be prepared for what comes.
Do you feel that pressure now, being in the ring with the best in the world?
You gotta sacrifice to be in the position I am. You gotta sacrifice the things you love. Your love of your wife at home. You have to sacrifice your love of your son.
Don't make this personal, bro.
So when it comes to this AEW World Championship, it's always personal.
You're about to find out what the world already knows. You find out I am the ace of all elite wrestling.
For one night, this door is open.
Look in their eyes. Who believes they're the better wrestler today?
Worlds collide. And the impossible, inevitable.